Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. Today is Friday, March 5th, and here are the announcements for today. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please pause for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. Well, we want to wish a very happy birthday today to Eric Velasquez, and celebrating over the weekend, we want to wish a weekend happy birthday to Maya Batista. Happy birthday to you both. And here's the news from Dr. Lopez's Nest.
Good morning, Wise Owls, and happy Friday. Boys and girls, as a reminder, that during this month of March, we are focusing on the core value of cooperation. Someone who practices cooperation makes the other team members feel needed. This means that you don't leave others out of the group, that you respect each other, and that you respect each other's space and belongings. When everyone is cooperating, it is nice in the classroom because people are working together towards a common goal. So boys and girls, remember, we're all part of a team and we all work together to attain a goal, which is always to succeed and do our best. We do have a kindness capture that we would like to report, and actually this report is brought to us by Nadia Quintero and Miss Vidal's class, and she caught Samantha Bedina being kind. See, one day, Nadia was sitting all by herself in lunch. She was feeling kind of lonely, I guess, but Samantha got all her stuff, her tray, and she sat next to her, and that made Nadia feel much better. So thank you, Samantha, for being kind, and thank you, Nadia, for being such a good reporter. Boys and girls, remember to always, always, always spread kindness, because that is one virtue that when you spread it and you share it with others, it comes back to you. Just a reminder, boys and girls, that on Monday, we will be revealing our new iReady challenge for this week that we are finishing now. So please make sure if you have not gotten your minutes in, we do need for everybody to have at least 50 minutes of reading and 50 minutes of math iReady. So depending on how many minutes are assigned to you, please make sure that you complete your minutes, but it has to be 50 minutes or more. In terms of attendance, I'm very happy to say that our attendance rate went up. We went from 96.2% to 97.7%. We were almost at that long desired 98%. So who knows, maybe today we'll make it to 98%. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Classes with 100% attendance in pre-K, we had Miss Padillo, Miss Ferdinand, and Miss Rivera. In kindergarten, we had Miss Blanco and Mr. Rodriguez. In first grade, we had Miss Cruz, Miss Heaston, and Miss Monroe. In second grade, we had Miss Heaston, Miss Monroe, and Miss Rubio. In third grade, we had Miss Chavez, Miss Clemens, Miss Tassi, and Miss Vidal. In fourth grade, we had Miss Bonin, Miss Osorio, Miss X Perez, and Miss Vidal. And in fifth grade, we had Miss Antigua, Mr. Cheney, Ms. Ferguson, and Ms. P. Rodriguez. Thank you, Ms. Ferguson, for getting back on our list. We hadn't seen you in a while, but I'm sure we're going to start seeing more of Ms. Ferguson's class and a lot of other classes that need to be on our list every single day. Those are all my announcements for today. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lopez. Well, we don't have that many announcements today. Just a reminder that our Women's History Month Flipgrid is open. For anybody who would like to record a little something about famous women in history, the join code is OHES Women's History. And I want to thank Sophia Cordero. She has put in Kamala Harris twice, but I did Kamala Harris last month. And, oh, there was one more. I can't remember who it was, but I saw you. Oh, it was Nadia. I saw you, Nadia, and maybe I'll be featuring you next week. But if you would like to be on the announcements, record yourself talking about a famous woman in history, and you might see yourself here. Just looking forward to next week. Our parent workshops next week will focus on mindfulness for families. Might be a useful thing in this tough times that we are going through right now. So think about attending those workshops next week. Also, a couple of reminders for our teachers. Teachers, today is the last day to verify your roster. So make sure that that is taken care of by today. And also, teachers, today is the last day for Class Wallet. And March, along with being Social Work Month, it is also Music in Our Schools Month. So let's take a look at why music is so important in our schools.
Who doesn't love music?
It makes me feel alive, and it makes me a completely different person. I'm a student at the George A. Jackson Elementary School, and I play the cello. It's very lyrical and has a beautiful sound. My singing career started when I was in preschool, and it was my favorite part of the day. The first time I got to play snare drum was in a music class. I liked the way the beats sound. I just like to be like...
I think it's really important to teach music in schools because it brings all the students together as a community.
It allows people to express themselves in so many ways.
Music inspires kids to be better versions of themselves.
It motivates me to do my best.
Music inspires me because it keeps me happy and calm.
I feel very fortunate to learn music in school.
The George A. Jackson Elementary School was awarded a grant from Give a Note Foundation of $2,500.
We decided to donate the money because there's a lot of schools in need. We wanted those schools to be able to experience music the way the students here experience music.
A really big part of why music is such a huge part of my life now is that I had it in school.
Music in our schools makes everyone happy.
Music in our schools does make everyone happy, and it inspires us, and it is an awesome part of everyone's day. And we want to take a moment to thank Mr. Hoke, our music teacher, for always bringing music into our schools. And I can't wait till we can get back to our amazing performances and our chorus, and I know you guys can't either. And I have been featuring some commercials for the little ones. So here's a commercial for our upper grades, a cool book that you might want to buy at our Scholastic Book Fair.
At first, I thought I was the luckiest kid in the world. I mean, a free trip to go whitewater rafting in Montana. How cool is that? It was gonna be the best trip ever. Then the dam broke. Counselors didn't make it. Now it's just us kids. We're lost and we've barely got any food. Even worse, we can't stop fighting with each other. And that's not the only danger in the forest. If we're gonna make it out of this forest, we need to learn how to work together. One thing's for sure, not all of us are gonna survive. Look for Wild River at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Oh my gosh, that looks so exciting. Wild River. And that's only one of so many choices you have at our virtual Scholastic Book Fair. And the link is on our website. And today's Women's History Month moment is all about Marian Anderson. Marian Anderson became the first Black singer to perform at the Metropolitan Opera in 1955, fulfilling a childhood dream. It did not matter that at 57 years old, she was past her vocal prime. As the Times noted in a review of her performance at the time, which was met with a standing ovation, men as well as women were dabbing at their eyes. She went on to sing at the inauguration of President Dwight D. Eisenhower in 1957 and of John F. Kennedy in 1961. And today's Friday Feel comes to us from Miss Marian Anderson. Everyone has a gift for something, even if it is the gift of being a good friend. I like that. So give your gifts today on this fabulous Friday and have a wonderful weekend.